Hello, Seers and Seekers, and welcome back to my channel. This is Lucy B, and this is your weekly angelic reading, and this will be for the week of September 8th. And let's take a look to see who is the guardian angel, the archangel who would like to be here present. And we have already one that decided to stay in the bag and not come out. I am going to take that as the sign, and this is a message from Archangel Gabriel. Now, Archangel Gabriel has been very much attentive with me lately. Very, very important to me that he has decided to be present with me so much. Here's, if you can see, it says at the bottom, right there, Archangel Gabriel. So I am going to take that as a sign. He was with me in the previous reading that I did on shadow work for the blood moon. Don't miss that one. If you have a chance to take a look at it, that one was guided by him. And it looks like this one is going to be guided by him as well. So thank you so much, Archangel Gabriel. You are the Archangel of communication. And you have messages that you would like to give to those for the week of September 8th, those who are listening here. So let's get going and see what messages there are for you. Rest with number 15. There seems to be a lot of extra work and a lot of stress going on within your life. This is the main theme of your upcoming week, rest, meaning that you have been working a little bit too hard or you have been stressing about things a little bit too much. So, the main message for you is to rest, to take some time out for yourself. Obviously, we have to work to make a living, but that doesn't mean that you can't take the time for yourself. Enjoy relaxation techniques, take a nice warm bath, replenish your body, your mind, and spirit. Try and sleep well. Utilize chamomile tea, for example, as a good way of relaxing for yourself. See, when we are exhausted and worn out, nothing seems to go right. Bad luck seems to come and haunt our steps. So make sure that you honor the needs of what your body is telling you that you need for your body, mind, and spirit, and allow for ample rest for you. With rest comes a lot of changes. You'd be surprised when you have a good night's sleep or you take a nice, refreshing nap, how much nicer things seem afterwards, after a good night's sleep or a nice, restful nap. And then that allows you to increase on your energy level and to bring better fortune coming into your life. So that is the main underlying theme going on. Very, very simple, but often not always easy to do, as we often take the needs of others and everything else before our own. And if you are a person that takes yourself highly above other things, then good for you. You're on the right track from a lot of people that don't do that. But if you aren't, the kids can wait a little bit. Your job, you have certain things that you need to do, obviously, for your job, but that doesn't mean that you have to necessarily stress out over it. See, that's a choice right there. And you are in control once you do leave that job. Once you do go home, you are in control as to what you decide to do afterwards and how much time you would like to invest on yourself. So the underlying theme is to take the time to rest and take care of yourself. So now let's see what in detail the tarot cards have to say for your week coming up of September 8th. Thank you, Archangel Gabriel. Okay, this is a something harsh coming up right next to the Ace of Pentacles. Isn't that interesting? We have difficult situation, then accompanied by the Ace of Pentacles. Pentacles referring to something of resources within your life, work related, anything of resources. So, whatever it is that may come up this week that will be a little irritating to you, cause you a little bit of despair, you're being told that it's going to be very, very short and it's going to come and go at the same time. There's going to be a little bit of heartache for some particular thing. I'm thinking it has something to do with your work, something to do with something that you are starting that may not take off as quickly as you would like, but then it will move into a better energy. Or perhaps you're walking away from something this week that is no longer serving you, something that has caused you some heartache, some difficulty. I'm not going to go into saying that this has to do with a relationship. So far, I'm not seeing that. We'll see what the rest of the cards has to do. But there is some kind of sorrow that you're coming from, but you're moving into much better energy. So these other cards that I pulled up here, we have the Knight of Swords. So that is another positive direction of some type of idea that you are getting, and it's very, very quick and very, very swift. Whatever ambition you are trying to achieve, it's going to be successful. Whatever ambitious goal you're trying to achieve is what I'm trying to say. It's going to be successful and it's going to be positive for you in this coming week, coming from an energy that was a little sorrowful to something that is improving. You're going to get perhaps an idea of some sort to start something new. Maybe it has something to do with your work, something within your work, a project, an idea of maybe if it has to do with saving money or you're struggling with money, you're going to sit down and figure out solutions for that. Ideas are going to come into your mind as how you can better manage this money situation that you have. Perhaps you may think about consolidating your debt. That may be something that is the idea that you are, and once you make that, you're the idea that you're thinking about doing, and then, but once you make that decision, it's going to be boom, quick, something coming in very, very quickly. You're not going to waste a lot of time. You're going to take control very, very quickly. Let's see what other cards came out, because several actually already came out. We have the Ten of Wands and we have the Queen of Wands. I'd like to get one more to complete that. So we have 6 cards here for your week. And then we have Rebirth, the beginning of something new. So we have 2 cards here that are showing something new starting this coming week, a decision that you have made to change something, an idea that you have to improve on something that was not going well. I'm not seeing a lot of energy here for it to be a relationship situation or even a friendship situation. What I'm seeing here is more materialistic, more in your work, more in having to do with ideas, more having to do with your resources. Times are tough right now. You may be struggling financially with the cost of groceries, for example, and this coming week, you're going to strategize and come up with ideas of how to better manage that for yourself. And it's going to end up being a little hard to get through it, but in the end, you are leaving this cycle with the Ten of Wands of something that has been difficult for you. As we can see, it's right under the Three of Swords. So the Three of Swords is a heartache, If related to love, it could be even infidelity, heartache from that, or a loss, but I'm not getting that. I'm getting more as it is Three of Swords, which is about communication. Perhaps there's some sort of communication with someone that did not go well, and you both are coming into an understanding of things and communicating better, and you're having better thoughts about how to go about doing this and get it to improve for yourself. But the struggle has been real, whatever this Three of Swords has to do, and you are coming to the end of this oppression, whatever it has been. You've been under pressure also, which is why I'm thinking that the main theme here is for you to relax and take it easy. You've been under a lot of stress regarding something in your life. I'm thinking it has to do with work. I'm thinking it has to do with finances. Once again, that's what I'm getting, the information that I'm getting. You've been under a lot of pressure. You have been burning out. A lot of work, but no play. And a lot of it could be simply that you have to work to make ends meet. You're finding yourself having to work an extra job. You're finding yourself having to work longer hours to make ends meet. Times are tough right now. Let me tell you, I get it. I understand. But you're also coming into the energy with the Ace of Pentacles of bright ideas that are coming in, new beginnings, setting the seed for prosperity, for something to grow. And right under here with the Queen of Wands, it is an idea that with the Queen of Wands, she's very charming and very passionate and very confident. And she's very independent and she knows what she wants. And she's very passionate. So this could portray you, whether it is a male or female, as being passionate about something that you are likely going to start. If this is resonating with you, let me know. Put it in the comments as to what it is that you are starting, ideas that you have. Are you trying to start a new business? Are you trying to create something? I'm trying to lay this out as much as possible from what I am being given right now, because this is a collective. So I want to give as many possibilities out there of what this all could be. And then, of course, it leads into coming rather quickly a rebirth and a renewal of your situation. Life-changing situation. Something may come in, a person may come in that may help you through the process. This is divinely guided. This is something, a path that you were supposed to be on, that you have been meant to be on. You're going to be making some life-changing decisions. You're going to make a life-changing choice, and it's going to be rather quick, but not because you just are impulsive. Quick, and you have been thinking about it for a while. I think the overall message that I'm getting here is how sick and tired you are of being sick and tired. How tired you are of the life that you are currently living right now. Work, 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 and no play. You're longing for something else. You're longing for having a little bit more happiness, more joy, finding the time. So you're searching for different solutions. You're searching for solutions as to how to get out of this current life that you are living right now, and looking for options. And you are going to find that option with this Judgment card, because this is something that you are meant to go through anyways. It is in your path to change. It is in your path. It is part of your life path review, so to speak. Something that was written prior to you even coming down here. So that's the main focus of what I'm getting for you this coming week. Big changes for you. Big decisions that you are making. Moving out of that rut and into something better is your main focus this coming week. All right, let's see what other angel messages you have. Thank you, Archangel Gabriel. That was very insightful, easy for me to read and to relate to them. Thank you so much. And this one is Sephirina or Seraphina. I am the angel of families. A happy change or addition is coming into your family. Ooh, interesting. Interesting. What can that be? Let's see if we can get additional information. So you may get this coming week some news of somebody within your family becoming pregnant, being pregnant. An addition of a niece, nephew, a friend who you're very close to. Let me know if that actually happens. And then we have Layla. Spend time alone in nature, meditating about your desires and intention, and ask the angels to help you gain a positive perspective. So that one goes with the initial card right here of resting. The angels want you to take the time for yourself, meditate, quiet your mind, take a nice warm bath, go for a nice walk. Do whatever you feel that you have to do to bring your blood pressure down, to calm your mind, so that the ideas that you have or that are in your path come easier for you. Very nice. And let's see what additional advice we have here from this deck right here. What additional advice do we have? Thank you. We have two. And expectations. What I'm hearing, what I just heard immediately is expect more from yourself. That was immediately what came into my mind. Expect more for yourself, from yourself. And it says, you hold high hopes and positive expectations for love. You are ready to embrace new emotional experiences with an open heart. So this is a message for those who are looking for love. And love can be romantic, and love can be just opening yourself up to being more loving towards yourself. Remember, part of raising your vibration, your higher energy, is to love yourself and accept yourself for whatever way possible. But the main message that I got as soon as this one came out was expect more of yourself. The message that I'm receiving is you are much more capable than you are giving yourself credit for. And the expectations of yourself should be higher. So this is a message of you going for those ideas that are coming into your mind, into your head, the ideas of prosperity, the ideas of balancing your life better, the ideas of improving on your finances, the idea of maybe changing careers, the idea of starting a business, the idea of starting a project, the ideas of getting through whatever you are doing at work that's causing you a lot of grief, how to get through it more effectively and efficiently. That's what I'm getting here. And then this one is growth. You are being encouraged to grow and to move into that positive energy, that life path energy that you were created for, that you all have within your life path to accomplish. And it says here, you are in a phase of personal growth. Challenges and hardships are helping you become stronger and wiser. Very, very nice. The challenges and hardships are going with this one over here with the Three of Swords, telling you that whatever you have gone through fairly recently, moving into this week, things are going to be changing. And it was a challenge for you and a hardship for you to help you become stronger and wiser. Sometimes we don't like to hear that. Hey, I get it. We don't like to hear this, right? Nobody wants to go through hardships, right? But really, when things are going well for us, we don't really grow. We don't really improve. We don't really change. We get very stuck and comfortable. So that is why we have to have these challenges that are given to us, even though we may not want them. So let's finish off with angel numbers for you for this week. And let's see what the angel numbers have for you, and pay close attention to these angel numbers that may come up. First one out is number 2002, the void. Another message of growth, friendship, relaxation, joy, openness, exploration, and balance. You have more control over your life than you realize. Pursue your interests and take action to transform your circumstances. Things will improve with time. You'll have plenty of opportunities, that one right there, the Ace of Pentacles, to make new friends. So relax, have fun, and open up. Step outside and embrace the world around you. Very nice. I'd like to get one more. Also, pay attention to look for the numbers 2, which is about balancing your life, which is what the main message has been, relaxing. And of course, we have to work. So, balancing the work and the joy in your life, which you so desperately want in your life as well. So, look out for those number 2s. And this one definitely wanted to come out. And 5s. 5s are all about change. So, there's change that you need to go through, that you're going to be going through starting this particular week. Transformation and change, opportunity, momentum, process, success, adaptability, and achievement. You are not a victim of circumstance. You are a beneficiary, enriching and embracing your life experience. By embracing and adapting to change, you're setting yourself up for long-term success. Trust that everything is unfolding for the best. You are achieving your goals, and everything will work out perfectly in the end. Beautiful, beautiful messages to you from Archangel Gabriel, who decided to come in one more time for our weekly angelic reading. Last week was Archangel Michael. And I hope you enjoyed your reading for this week. Please come back and let me know if any of these predictions for your week have come true, or if they are resonating with you, particularly the angel of families and a happy change coming into your family. I would really like to hear about that. Look out for your number 5s, your number 2s. I also do these weekly angelic readings every week. They come out on Sundays, so please look out for them. And Fridays are my longer videos. I just finished one about shadow work, and the whole month of September is going to be on working with your shadow self. And I'd like you to join me in one of those videos and take a look at those. And as always, I like to finish my readings by saying there's no definitive answers in tarot, only options, possibilities, and hope that you can draw from, and then you make it work. You are in the driver's seat, so choose wisely. Love and light to you. Bye-bye for now. See you next time.